What's up everyone? Today we're taking a look at the brand new Missing Link Optimus Prime from Takara Tomy. This is the O2 version, which is the one that does not come with a trailer, which I personally like because you can only have so many Optimus trailers tucked away in your closet. And this is the one that is colored more like the cartoon or the anime. He's got a wonderful looking box here that looks just like G1 with G1 box art, except for the fact that you can see the figure is the posable one there, striking some poses that only this new one can do, but otherwise feels very authentic and similar to the original G1 boxes with that CO2 label there. Taking him out of the box here, you can immediately feel the weight of his metallic build, very satisfying, and we've got some rubber tires as well that roll very nicely, just like the original G1 figure here. He's got beautiful chrome here, some blue windows up front. You can see that new piece to hold the matrix inside barely through the windows, which adds a nice sort of tint effect there. And yeah, just all around what you'd expect in the G1 truck mode. Very clean from all sides, cleaner than a lot of modern Optimus Primes, to be honest. For a quick size comparison, here is the Earthrise mold, the Netflix version. The Earthrise version is a bit larger, but a fairly similar size. This guy generally pairs well, I think, with the new modern Voyager Optimus Primes. Now we have him in robot mode, and if you can't tell already from this pose, this guy is ridiculously posable. So I'm going to pop off his axe here on the right hand to start by showing you the hands. We have opening hands here, just like the modern Earthrise Optimus and figures of the like. Rotating wrist swivel. We have, due to the transformation, a little bit of a wrist that can go inwards right there. A ratcheted elbow joint right here with a solid bicep swivel. Shoulders that can move, of course, forward and backward, but also outward at 2 points. So it can move here at this first point, like so. And then here at the base of the torso, like so. So you can get lots of fidelity there with the elbows. The head can turn left and right. Unfortunately, no ball joint, but I think it's due to the thinness of this plastic piece. You can kind of cheat him looking upward there by putting that up. Maybe it looks okay from the bottom there or something like that. And then we also have a waist here, sort of at the mid joint of the torso. So if you turn it here in the back, you can kind of see where it's turning. And there's some clearance here at the bottom with the truck grille to make sure that you can turn the waist there a good amount. And then we also have tons of poseability here in the hips. Now my hips are a bit tight, so I'm going to be careful. But you can see here the hips go outward like so. Pretty far, he can do the splits. We also have a thigh swivel here, which is quite tight. So again, I'm going to be careful by holding this piece before I turn it. But you can see it swivels there at the top of the thigh. Pretty solid amount in both directions. Then we have a knee joint that goes further than 90 degrees like that, and even locks further than 90 degrees here outward or straight. And then we even have a ankle pivot here, or a toe pivot rather. It bends here in the front of the foot. And even beyond that, this is what really impressed me. The foot can move forward as well. So if we push the foot forward like so, it bends even further forward so that as he's stepping forward, you can have that full foot hit the ground and the heel comes with it, which is a really nice touch. Very impressive. And yeah, that level of posability is what really makes this figure a joy, in my opinion. It's the iconic design, but now finally able to actually pose in all the ways you've seen on the box art and all the ways you've seen him do in the cartoon and media ever since. Finally, the last piece to talk about here is the Matrix of Leadership. So we got a new piece inside the chest that you can choose to pop out if you don't want it. So you have the Matrix in here, first of all. I'll pull that out. It's in there pretty snug, so you might need another tool to get it. So it gets in there pretty snugly, but you have the Matrix in there. It has a nice piece of blue clear plastic in the middle here on the anime version. Hollow in the back, but solid in the front. So nice one-sided Matrix there. And this chamber here is a piece that was not on the original G1 toy. And if you want to replicate the hollowness of the original G1 toy for whatever reason, you can pop that piece out. And then you see the original pieces from the G1 toy, the things that look like seats right there, which is where his parts-forming hands would store in the original toy. And now you can kind of see through the chest if that's more your style. Personally, I love the new piece. The Matrix, maybe you don't want it in there all the time to see the Matrix within the windshield, since it's kind of prominent and easy to see. Might look a little loud to some people. But this piece is really nice. It fills out the silhouette nicely so that he doesn't look see-through. He looks more solid. For a quick size comparison, here he is next to a bunch of Voyager-sized, recent-ish primes like Earthrise Prime, Armada, Optimus, Animated, etc. He's not quite as tall as them, but he pretty well fits into the Voyager scale, just a little bit shorter. And yeah, overall, that's the anime version of the Missing Link. I chose to get him because I have a lot of Optimus trailers that I don't really display on a shelf, and they just end up being in storage, so I was really happy they gave us the option to get one without the trailer, and I also prefer the anime colors. I did just get MP44 Plus to get those toy colors, ironically, on the same day I picked them up. But for this release, I was glad to have the anime colors. I think it looks nice. He looks nice next to all the other Optimus Primes, all the great figures we've gotten in recent years. The shine of the chrome and the metal is really beautiful. The posability on this guy is just amazing. Posability, of course, is one of my favorite aspects of a figure. So to have the original iconic Optimus Prime G1 figure now able to pose better than even some modern figures is a real treat. I think this was an excellent idea and execution by Takara Tomy, and really, I would love to see more of this, so bring on more, maybe some other figures from other lines too, like the original Armada designs with new posability. That would really blow my mind. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at him. He's available on toydojo.com. Check it out.